Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing this amazing flyer, but this time it's not going to be with Photoshop. We are going to be doing it with your mobile phone. So we're going to be using some various apps we all know, which is Pixel and we're going to be using Photopea as well, and also some editing apps just like Snapseed for the final touch. So for now, let's head to Photopea and do the needful, like blurring the pictures and adding glow effects in the images. So let's head straight into the video. So our Photopea app, this is our Photopea. You can download it on Chrome. If you search on Playstore, you're not going to see it. So it's better you download it from Chrome, because they will show you a different thing here. I don't know why. So you have to download it from Chrome. This is how it is here. This is the logo of Photopea. So once you're done, you're just going to get everything ready. I'm going to be dropping the pictures and everything I used in the description so that you can use. So you're going to create a new document. So if you look at your picture, the first thing we're going to do now is to take care of this TGIF with the font and everything. I'll show you how I achieved the drip effect. This design was done on a PC, but I got too many messages so if it was possible to do it on Android, so that's why I'm doing this video. So I'm just going to head straight to the TGIF font here, and we're going to recreate this using your Photopea. So you go back to your Photopea, you go to your text, and you type in your text, but we're going to increase the size a bit. So we're just going to type TGIF. Let's change our font. We're going to change it to this. The name of the font is Backwild. So we're going to type TGIF. And sorry, I didn't show you guys how I got the font. So if you want to get the font, you have to go to your font panel, and you have to go to load font. You have to click on load font and take you to your file where you're going to get the font. So that's how to do it. If you like download, if you extract the font, because I'm going to be dropping this font also in the description. So when it's extracted, you just load font and you go to the file where it is, and it's going to pop up. Then you come back and search for it here. That's how it is. So we're just going to increase this a little bit. So this particular font comes with some drip effect and some other stuff to spice up the font. So we're just going to click on OK. Now we're going to, let's move this, bring another text here, and now we're going to use this backward swash. These are the effects you use for this particular text. So we're going to go to our text, and if you notice, each text you type has a particular drip effect. So if you type on letter P, you can see the drip effect on P. We're just going to arrange it anywhere you like, and you click on OK. You can see. So if you click on there are other letters you can click on, maybe O will give you the same drip, but the reversed version of it. So you can just place it here. You can just place it there, and you can also use this one, which was also in the design. You can just move it around here, something like this. You can see. So this was how I achieved this drip effect. You can add more drip effect if you like anyone like your choice. You can add anyone. So let's just adjust this a little bit, and I think this is okay. So we're going to merge all these layers together. We're going to merge them together first. So before we merge our layer, we still have one more thing to add, which is there is one of the effects in this text that we can use at the top, which was also used in the design. If you're familiar, some people asked me how I got this shape, so you can see where I got it. This was where I got the shape that I used in this font. So you can just add it there. You can press the letter Q to achieve that shape. So now if you want to add our okay, so if we want to add our gradient, we have to go to layers again, type on this TGIF, then you go to the color, the FX panel, which is here. So you just go to gradient overlay. When you come to gradient overlay, we're going to select this icon here to choose the color that we want. So I'm going to come here and go with blue or light blue, something like this. So when we choose this, we'll go to maybe a light green color. So we're going to click OK and click on the white panel, and let's choose a light green color. Light green color. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to move this and click OK also. So you can see the color of the fonts change, but we also have to do the same thing for the drip effect also. So we're going to go there and select each of them and also do the same. Click OK. Now we'll go to the other ones too. Click on gradient overlay and click OK, and you can see it's remaining one, which is the first one. You can click on R or O. It's O. So you click on it and you come here also and you click on gradient overlay. So one thing we have to do, because if you notice it's still showing different colors, so we are going to move them to the back. You just hold for long and move it to the back, and for the second one too, you hold it for long and you move it to the back. So we just have to make few adjustments for this. We have to let the blue be more than the green. So you can just click on OK. You can see you have to make the blue scale more so that it can merge with the TGIF. So let's do the same for the second letter. Just click on the second letter and go to your gradient overlay. This is pattern overlay, so don't get confused with the two of them. So let's switch off this and go to gradient overlay, and we're going to make this blue scale more than the green scale, something like this. It's okay like this. Then you click on OK. and you can see how it turns out. So next we're going to do is to add our shape. I don't know how it's left, but we're going to add it again here. We're also going to do the same thing by adding the effect, which is the gradient overlay, and we can click on OK. So you can see how this turns out. So now if you want to save, we just have to switch off this to save as PNG, but first we have to add some glow to it. So we're just going to come here and choose the outer glow. You can see here, you choose the outer glow. We're going to be making it not too bright, but a little bit bright, just a little. So we're going to be going with light blue, and we'll reduce the opacity like real. So you can see this is how it turns out. So next we're going to do is to save this as PNG. So we're just going to go to file, and we'll go to save more or export as. Then you go to click on PNG, then you click on save. So that's how you can achieve this text easily on Photopea. I don't know for other apps if you can do this same drip I did, but this is how I achieved it. So next thing to do now is to add the glow effects for the pictures that were in the design. So we're going to be bringing some images and add the glow here. So we're going to click on open to add image. We'll go to open to add our image. So guys, this is where my files are, my PNG files. I'm just going to click on this here, and the first thing we are going to do now is to remove the background for this picture. So we're going to be clicking on the select panel, and we're going to click on remove BG. So it's going to remove the background automatically. Now we're just going to add some glow effects, which is in this effects panel here. We're just going to go to outer glow, and we'll select the type of glow. On this settings, you can copy these settings if you would like, the opacity 41 and stuff like that. So we're just going to click on OK, and you can see, if you look very well, you see some glow there, some little glow there. It will not show because the background is transparent. We're just going to save this also as PNG. So save as PNG, and this is what we're going to be doing for all PNGs that are used in the design. So let's make it quick to save time. So we're going to be using this panel. You can see it here. So what we're going to do now is to blur the lower part of the lower part of this particular picture. So we're going to go to our layer panel, and we're going to create clipping mask or create a mask. Then you go to your brush tool. When your brush, make sure your hardness is at 0, then you increase the size a little bit. Then you just blur this lower part of the design, just blur it a little so that you can add in your design. Then you go to save. you go to export as PNG also. So you save it also. So now what we're going to do is to go to Pixel App and just add up these few things we've edited here in Photopea. So let's head to Pixel App. So in Pixel App, I'm going to import this picture. This picture was an already made background plus picture I got from Pinterest. So we're going to be using this particular design or background for this design. So we're going to click OK, and first thing we need to do before all this, first thing we needed to do was to create the size of the image or the size of the design. So we're going to go to image size path. So I think this was 1080 and the height is 1350. Okay, now we're gotten the size. So we're going to go to your gallery and you're going to bring in your image. So we're going to go to files. So this is the background I used. Just going to increase it here a bit and it's okay. Now we're going to bring the PNGs we used. So let us import them. This was part of the PNG I used. So now we're going to be duplicating this because I used two of this particular picture. So one was here. So you can see how it blended with the background because of what we did on Photopea. So you can see now it's blending with the background. Sorry. And I think this is okay. So the next thing to do is to bring our PNGs, just like this glow effect we used, and the rest. So you can see the little glow around it, though we're still going to add some glow on Piscat to make it good. So I'm just going to add it here. We're going to copy it and add a little one below here. So as simple as that. So the next thing to do is to bring in our TGIF font, which we've done on Photopea already. We're going to be implementing it here. Just like this, something like this. I'll add it here. Okay, so the next thing for us to add is our Photoshop panel and others. Photoshop PNG, sorry, and other PNGs. So first we're going to be adding the Adobe. No, it's too much. Let's reduce it a bit. So this is going to be at the last place of the design, and we can bring other pictures that are here. So let us bring in our other PNGs, just like Photoshop, and we're going to also reduce it to the same size. Let's just reduce it a bit. So the last one for us to add is our Adobe Illustrator. So I'm going to be adding this also here. So just try to make sure that all of them are aligned together. You can use the position or relative position tool to make sure of that for accurate positioning. You can just move this here and move this here. So let's arrange the third one. Just going to move it up here a little bit, and I guess this is okay. So now we're going to be adding some little text effects or some little text here. Which says happy weekend. I'm going to be clicking OK. So just reduce the text. Does not need to be big. Sorry. Reduce it a little bit. Let's use this to arrange it to our destined position. So I'm just going to move this here. And bring it a little bit down. So I guess this is okay. So the last thing to do now is to add the other text here, which says do you need a graphic designer or need a graphic designer. So need we're going to put it here. We're going to go into our font to change it to a long font, something longer. So I think this is going to go. Only it's going to be italics. And another thing we're going to be adding in the second text we're going to be writing is a shadow. So let's just write this. So when this is written, you have to go and change your font also, the same font you used for the first one. Which is this one. We can increase it a bit. Something like this is okay. So I'm going to add a little shadow to this. So you can see that the shadow is being added there, and the next thing is to add our social media handle, which what we just need is a shape, and and our social media handles. So we're going to be merging all these together by selecting all. We're going to merge these together. So once that's done, they're all at the same shape, like they are all at one. So we're going to be adding our social media handle. We're going to go to our gallery to bring the PNG I used. Which is this. This was the PNG I used for this social media handle. You can add it here. Just somewhere down there. Before that, we have to add our shape for the app. So we're just going to go to the shape. I'm going to reduce it a little here. I'm going to bring it here. Just going to reduce the radius a bit and also change the color. So I use something like light blue for this, and I think this is okay. So I'm just going to move this to the back here and switch this on, and you can add your social media handle here. Just add your text. Go to your text, maybe just write Joshua Graphics, or you can add your handle or anything. So you can add your handle here, and that's it. So now let's save this, which will click on save as image and save to gallery, and let's head straight to Piscat. So we're here in Piscat, and we're going to be clicking on our design, our current design, and now we're going to be adding some effects, some blue light effects. So I'm just going to add this background here, this blue background that you're seeing here. I'm going to be adding it around this area, I'm going to be reducing the opacity a little bit, but make sure it's like big enough. Then you click on this eraser tool and click on erase. Let the size be big, reduce the hardness a little bit, and you blur the sharp edges around this image. All the sharp edges, you can blur it, and okay, reduce the opacity also a little bit, not at 0. So after that, we are going to click on save to save this. So once this is saved, we're going to go to our Snapseed. We're going to be clicking on this, improve the detail and sharpen it a little. So we're going to be tuning this image a little bit, increase the brightness, the saturation, Just increase the brightness, the saturation, and the warmth to minus 11 or 12, something like that. And you can see this is how I achieve this image. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you have any question, don't forget to ask in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. God bless you all.